Hello and welcome. Welcome to Psychic TV International. I'm your host, Rayleen Kable, and tonight we've got an amazing one who is one of our special guests tonight, and that is the wonderful Jagz. Yes. So, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stop in and see us here on Psychic TV International. So, tonight we're going to talk all things spiritual. No, we're also going to do some wonderful readings if our wonderful guest doesn't mind doing them for us. So tonight we've also got in the background online currently, we have the most amazing Grace on a pin 9888. I always say it like that because I get it confused. We also have the wonderful Judith Sky on. Sorry, I have to put my glasses on, everyone, and welcome to the show. 9125. We also have Miss Psychic D, Psychic channeler on. What pin number are we on? 9140. And a Natalie Norton Baker is available, and her pin is a 9810. Also, we have the wonderful Sandy Medium on pin 9108, and also Miss Tarot Sparkle, Psychic Intuitive on 9910. So welcome wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in Australia. This is Psychic TV International, and we're going to have a great night. So I just hope that you're going to join us and let everyone come in and let the energy flow. We always have a wonderful Thursday night with all our beautiful people that come in each week and, share and like. So how it works for those of you just coming in for the first time, if you share and like, what we can do is potentially do a reading for you. So share and like our page, or like and share our page. I said that back to front. Like and share our page, and then put your one or two questions, and we'll see what we can do. Now, we do endeavor to try to do all the readings as much as we can, but again, we have to give our guest psychic a bit of a break every now and then. So we touch on topics that are really important in the spiritual world or in the consciousness. And tonight we're going to just have a great night. So I am going to welcome to the stage our wonderful Miss Jagz. So here we go. Hello, gorgeous girl. How are you tonight?
Hi.
Or today?
Good evening. Good morning, wherever I am.
Just to clarify where you are,
I'm halfway around the world. I'm the opposite end. I don't know if there's a 12-hour difference, I think, depending on where you are. 10 or 12-hour difference.
That's exactly it, my darling. And how beautiful it is to see you again. I loved last time that we had our time together. It didn't feel like it was enough time. It was so short, and yet I know you're so talented, So I'm so glad that you've come on so soon. Like, I think it was only a couple of weeks ago, was it maybe?
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Andrew. How are you? Andrew's on.
Hi, Andrew. It never feels like it's enough time anyway. Whenever you're having conversations and you're reading for people, it never feels like it's enough time because there's always so much to talk about, so many different topics, and there's always an overlap of things anyway. So
yeah, 100%, my darling, 100%. Now, I'm not quite sure if we are viewing on Facebook or not. I'm just not quite sure there. Let's see. Are we? Yeah. Oops. Oh, where did I go? Did I go somewhere else? Oh, no. I've just done a boo-boo. Sorry, I'm coming back, everyone. Don't push buttons, Miss Rayleen. Okay, are you still there? I can hear everyone.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, I can't.
I don't know if we're...
Don't touch buttons. That's it. Just don't touch buttons. So sorry about that, everyone. I am back. Now, I'm just assuming because we've got a little bit of something coming up here on top of the screen. So we may only be at the present moment on YouTube. But then again, I think we've had some glitches in the system. So for anyone that is a Facebook fan, I'm sorry if we can't get you tonight, but hopefully everyone will know that they can come over to YouTube. But there has been a few things going on in the system, but you never know. We may be able to fix that right now because we've got our wonderful production and CEO in the background who's going to do everything. So, Jagz, tell me what's been happening. I know you're hot, and I don't mean that in a funny way.
I'm very hot and bothered. It's very hot. Very hot here in the UK. So it's like 31, 32 degrees and it's so humid. We're not so used to this heat. Some people are loving it. Some people are like, majority of people are melting, and they're like,
Yeah. Oh, bless, bless. So may I ask a question? Have you been to Australia?
no, I
Sorry if I
haven't. It is on my bucket list.
Oh,
It is on my
really?
bucket list. I do
Don't
have
make it a
family.
bucket list. You don't want to be too old to enjoy it, darling. We got all the
No,
beaches
of
and everything.
course not. I have got family out there, so
Yes, you mentioned that earlier.
it's just a matter of time and matching up schedules. Sometimes what tends to happen is, like, my family members who are in Australia, they're originally from India anyway. So
Oh,
the
yes.
plan is to go to India to meet everybody there. But I know the flight to Australia is like very long as well. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a
I could
long flight, but it's worth it. You'll love the beaches
yeah,
and everything.
I know. So the plan is to come to Australia at some point and come and visit family and
Oh,
just chill.
wonderful. Well, you know, we have got someone coming. Hi, Magnet to Love. I like that. Magnet to Love. What a name.
Get to
So
love.
you have liked, and thank you for liking our page, my dear. We might pop up this little question to get your beautiful energy flowing, my darling. So I'm going to pop it to the screen. And let's see what we can do. All right. So the question is, can I please receive a future love reading and or a description of the person I am meant to be with? Thank you. I'll leave that one
Ooh,
with you.
okay. There is love definitely coming in. However, before this love comes in, there's this need for you to love yourself as if
Mm,
you've never loved anyone else, because the love that you give yourself, that person will be able to like give you the exact love that you need, that emotional support, that balanced love. You don't want that person to come in and upset the equilibrium around you, because you've worked so hard to get where you are. So it's not to say that the love isn't coming in, the love is, but right now
yes.
I feel like the focus needs to be on working through your insecurities and just pinpointing where they come from. We all
Yeah.
have our insecurities and they will always be there in the background, but remember to carry on loving yourself. But the person who's coming in is going to be someone who's very down to earth, very grounded, very tall, I want to
Okay.
say. But I'm getting darkish hair. So I'm not going to say it's dark brown hair, but it's like, you know, like you have like blonde going on brown hair. That's the kind of,
Yeah. Is that what we call mousy blonde?
it's like
Mousy
mousy
blonde.
blonde. Yeah, mousy blonde hair, really nice smile, but someone who's very humble and your values will align. And that is the most important thing.
Beautiful. Oh, wow, wonderful. That's a beautiful reading, my darling, for the first up. And Magnet to Love. I love that little name. It's sweet, isn't it? Thank you for your yeah, your liking and sharing, and thank you for your question. So I love when we talk about love. I think love's a really important energy to kind of like work from, and the more that we do, you know, connect to love and all those things. Oh, we're getting some more people. So I think we have had our wonderful yeah, production CEO actually fix our page. So that's beautiful. So hopefully we'll have some more guests come in. And for those of you who are just stepping in and wondering where we've been here all the time, really. But we had a little bit of a glitch and it has since been sorted out. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And just to let you know, Magnet Jagz has said, thank you so very much. And it resonated with her. Oh,
Oh,
hello, Adam. There we go. We've got blue and red, which means we've got YouTube and Facebook viewers. So
oh, brilliant.
welcome, welcome everyone. And sorry if you didn't get to see us from the beginning, but we're here now, and that's all that matters. And on the stage we have the wonderful Jagz, and who is in the UK at the moment, feeling extremely hot. And we were comparing earlier before coming on how Jagz has got the fan going and the cooler going, and I've got the heater going. So isn't it amazing how we can be on the same planet but experiencing completely different temperatures? So welcome back everybody. Oh, hello Beck, hello Andrew again, and hello Adam. Okay, so for those of you stepping in for the first time, how we work here on Psychic TV International is we actually ask if you can like and share our page, and that way we can help more people. That's how we look at it. And don't forget, we've also got many, many psychics online presently. I'm not going to go right through it because we've got a lot to do tonight, that are waiting to take your calls. So if you have any questions or if there's just some clarity we might need, please check out Psychic TV International website and yeah, look and see if your favorite psychic's on. Okay, so we're on the road again. I'm just going to have a little bit of a scroll here. So one thing that I'd like to talk about, have you noticed, Jags, just does the energy shift in the consciousness, sorry, of late, like the last few weeks?
There has been a huge shift. A lot of people have been going within. They've been isolating themselves. It's almost like they're going into hibernation mode at the moment.
Yeah,
Whereas some people have been reflecting on their relationships.
Yep.
And what to do next. So there's a lot of beginnings and endings going on at the moment as well. So a lot of people seem to be stepping into, I want to say, a new chapter, but it's more about self-awareness, self-consciousness, and people are going through, people have been going through spiritual awakenings for many, many years, but people haven't realized they've actually been spiritual awakenings or ascension, however you want to describe it. It's not like a one major event in your life that's going to trigger it. It can be a string of events, but it can take that one big event for it to kind of shift or flip your life completely in a different direction. But some people it's like step by step. But what I'm finding, especially with men and women in the late 30s, 40s, is that they're going through this massive shift. They're wanting to become more of who they are. They're done with the superficial level of life, and they're trying to find that meaning of life. But they're still kind of going through the murky waters, so to speak.
And when you think about it, really, when we go outside of ourselves, and that's what we've done for many centuries, or many, many moons, I will say, we do forget our own inner qualities and our own inner talents and our own inner abilities to navigate through life without all the extravagant things, if that makes sense.
It makes complete sense. That's the way we've been conditioned, if you think about it.
I like that word, conditioned.
We've always been conditioned, or we've learned that at school, because as children we're always curious. We want to touch things, we want to learn things, but as soon as we go to school, we're kind of shaped to think in a certain way. Our critical thinking goes out of the window. Our inner knowing goes as well. So it's almost like logic versus inner knowing. But there's a place for both.
Yes, exactly.
There's a place for both.
That we're learning now is that there's a place for both parts to be able to use your own, logic, and also to use your inner divinity to be the compass for us. We've got lots of people coming in now, so I am going to get on with it. But I do want to, hello, we've got all the boys in tonight. We've got Adam, we've got Robert, we've got Andrew. Oh, the boys are taking over.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. So we have, and thank you, Adam. I'm going to pop Adam up here for you.
Okay.
Because Adam has loved and shared our page. So thank you very much, Adam, and good evening. So evening, ladies. Do you see anything on the horizon for me, please? And thank you.
Okay, Adam. Right, you've been going through a new chapter for a while, and you're about to walk into a very exciting chapter of your life now. I want to say that you've had a lot of changes over the last 10 years. But it feels like things are finally falling into place. It's almost like you've had all your ducks in a row, but now that domino effect is coming in, where everything's just going to come into place the way that you've wanted it to for quite some time. So I don't know if you're looking for a new job or you're looking to move, but there's something coming in by September, October. So it's looking pretty exciting.
I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a beautiful reading, by the way, my darling. As always, you are a beautiful little reader, and you're more than that. What else do you do? Just so everyone who's coming in who doesn't, tell me
What
what you
else?
don't do. That might be easier.
I don't do a 9 to 5. There you go.
I like that. I like that.
However, I was in a 9 to 5 for 20 odd years. So
Yes. Yeah, it sometimes 9 to 5 can be a little bit harsh when you're very connected as well. I'm just having a little look here. We've got so many questions already, and it's like I've got to catch up with everyone. I had a little break earlier. Okay, so Dina, I think I'm saying that right. Please forgive me if I'm not. Yeah, Dina has liked and shared. Could you please let me know when my house in Rosenberg will get sold? Thanks. There
I
we
want
go.
to say, I would say towards the end of August, September time. So it's not too far away, Dina. I feel like you've been waiting for a while for it to be sold.
Yes. That was nice and easy.
Yeah. As
Now
soon as that question popped up, August, September. So
wow, wow. And Trish is saying, "Good day. I'm Trish from South Africa. What does the future hold for me and my kids?" So I'm just gonna pop that to the screen. Now, I don't know. I'm sure you would have liked liked and loved our page and shared it. So yeah, so that's a nice one and welcome. I don't know if you're in South Africa at the moment, but we welcome you.
hi Trish. Okay, so what I'm feeling is like you have walked away from a lot of situations that were no longer for you, and it's taken a lot of strength for you to do that. So give yourself a pat on the back for actually doing that. I feel like now it's time for you to go through your healing journey and really start trusting yourself a lot more than what you have done. I'm not too sure if you're looking to move or you're planning to move, but it just feels like you're trying to plan out the next 6 months or so. But now is the time to take the action for things to happen, to make them happen. If you can take that action now, things will start to turn around by November, December for you.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And we really do hope, Trish, that obviously Jagz is a beautiful reader and very connected. That it really does help. That's what it's about here. That's what we're all about, isn't it? Really, Jagz. It's like TV International.
It,
We love being of assistance, and
it
at the
is
current,
to help everyone in whatever way that we can. And the most important thing is to help empower our
yes,
clients, whoever we read for, to make the best decision for them. Because
yeah,
we're not living your life. We've got just a sneak peek. We've got a sneaky window into your life and your energy for a certain amount of time. But
that's
ultimately, you are the driver of your life.
yeah,
So
that's very true. And that's what I love about all the guest psychics I read. Oh, not read for. I host for. Sorry.
you
Yeah,
can read for me. I don't mind.
well, maybe one time next time we can do a little bit of
Next time, yeah.
a read for each other and share that with. Well, like, hey, well, do you want to mix it up a little bit? I like mixing things up. Do you
I
want
don't
me to
mind
do
mixing it.
a little bit of a read for you, and then I don't know if you want to do a read for me, but I'll do a little bit of a read for you. What do you reckon? Let's do a quick one. All
All right,
right,
let's do a
and it's
quick one.
really interesting because I actually feel that you're working on something at the moment, but it's almost like it's not quite there. And it's to do with the computer in some way as well. I think you're a businesswoman. I definitely feel you're a businesswoman. So it's almost ideas. Yep, I'm going to make that work. Okay, it's not going to work in this time frame, but it's going to. I've got that. So the next 2 years for you is really dynamic, darling. I can tell you that 100%. And I know whatever you choose to do, because it is definitely spirit driven. Okay, so you are being. I've also got travel, so there is more travel on the horizons for you. And I'm not just saying Australia. I feel like you're going up elsewhere. But you're very good at writing. So whatever you're doing with your writing skills, definitely just keep going with it. I also get acting and actressing around you.
Yeah, so
Brilliant.
I have some so I have some clients who are in the acting world. I also have friends who are in the acting world. So I have that is right. And I am actually working on quite a lot of things behind the scenes as well. And
Beautiful.
I am literally working on my 3rd book.
Yes. And it's going to go off. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but it's going to go wonderful. I'm being
So
very
I am
realistic.
literally sitting on the computer. But the funny
Yeah.
thing is, like, where you mentioned the computer, my actual background is IT.
Oh,
When
okay,
I was at
makes sense.
university, I did IT, and I've been toying with the idea of going back into IT as well.
But that's, I see you using it for you, not just in what, do
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's going to work in such a beautiful way
yeah.
that you're fulfilling some dreams, darling, over the next 2 years. You really are. And you're going to hit some high notes, and you're going to stay at those high notes. So financially, I could say it looks really amazing for you.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. We just had a moment, but that was really beautiful to do something for, you as well. So
We
let's
just
move
slightly
on.
pivoted.
Yes. All right. So we have got the wonderful, let's have a look. We've got our wonderful Jagz on, but we've got another question for you, and that's not from me. It's liked and shared. Hi, ladies. How are you? I'm wonderful. How are you, Jagz?
Hi.
Are you
Hi,
good?
Lisa. I'm well, thank you. Hope you're well. Okay. Career reading. Okay. There is a promotion coming in. So it feels like you're going to have a choice between 2 jobs. So I don't know if you're interviewing externally as well as looking for opportunities internally, but it feels like there's a step up coming in, I would say, between now and the end of the year. And more financial abundance as well. Who doesn't need more financial abundance? I think we all do at the moment. But there's definitely, I would say, start looking now for a change in September, October,
Beautiful,
basically.
beautiful. And
And
we hope
start the networking and speak to people internally to see what opportunities there are, because I feel like it's time now to kind of step out of the shadows and start owning who you really are in order to get where you want to be, because I feel you underestimate yourself too much sometimes.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was a really beautiful reading. And we do hope, Lisa, that you blossom in it all that you do, and your career path really takes off in the way that you so desire it to. We've got so many beautiful people, and I love you all. I just have to say, I love you all. I get so excited on here. I forget that I'm the host, and I just kind of like I'm thinking So, all right. So I want to say hello, shout out to Joanne, Simone, Beck, Anna. We've got quite a lot of stuff going on now. See, it's amazing how you don't realize how many people use Facebook, I guess. But also, let's have a look. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I've got to do a bit of reading. I should have my glasses on while I'm reading. It might make it quicker. Okay. All right. Oh, God love you. This is from Anna, and I'll read it to you as we put it to screen. Liked and shared. I'm driving home, but as I can't watch you guys, I'm just listening to you guys in my car. When I get home safe, I'll rewatch you. But
Oh,
like
bless.
I said, I'm just listening. So
Excuse me.
on the road and it's raining too. But I'd love a reading to do anything to do on anything. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. And I hope you can hear
Oh,
us.
bless, Anna. Well, drive safely, sweetheart. It's good that you're not watching us. Okay, I'm getting music to my ears, right? So it's almost, I don't know if you like singing, but I feel like you need to move to the rhythm. This is what I'm getting. Move to the rhythm. So to me, the way that I would interpret it or translate it is listen to your body, and kind of get out and about a bit more. Get back out in nature. So I don't know if you like hiking or if you like dancing or whatever, but it's almost like body movement. There's so much energy there that needs to kind of come out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you want to do, to go and do them. But I just feel, I don't know why I'm getting yoga. It's just like the most strangest thing. So if there's something that you want to go and study, you want to go and try something new, go and do it. But I'm just picking up a lot of movement as like move to the rhythm. I've just got this music going on in my ear. So it's almost like just get moving.
Yeah,
Like
keep
kind of
moving. We'll move
boogie.
with you. Like at the
Boogie way.
moment, you just got to focus on the road, but
Boogie way. It's almost like you just got a boogie way. And I think music makes you light up, you know, so do what makes you happy.
yeah, do what makes your heart sing, my darling. And thank you for listening to us while you're driving home, Anna. I think that's a really special thing. I feel very honored that someone's, taken the time to write that and say, well, I'm listening, but I'll watch you later. So we love you, Anna, and it's beautiful. And thank you, Renee. I just so you know, it's really sweet. Renee has said I would love more information and we move a house. I actually read for her back at Mingara, which is one of the local things here, and she's just saying I was spot on. So thank you, sweetheart. Do
Oh,
we want to do a quick little read for her while we're there
yeah,
because it's
okay.
so good. So she's just asking, okay, have you? Oh, what was it? I would love more information if we will move house, please. Yeah, and the
I
rest is
do
just
feel
talking
there's definitely a house move coming in. I mean, the image of the house that I'm getting is it's very spacious. So like not like floor to ceiling windows, but it's like there's a lot of light. It's spacious. It just feels like that may be your forever home. So I feel like you may have to do some work to it, just a little bit. Um, I feel like there may be a little bit of remodeling, but not a lot. But I feel like the move is going to come in within the next 8 months. I just feel like you need to decide on where to move to.
Yeah, wow. That sounds awesome. And Renee, we do hope that you find that beautiful forever, forever home. Sometimes, we don't want to keep moving around, but we have to keep moving until we find the right energy. And that's what I find
Yeah,
every home, and we'll just go into that for a little bit. Every home has its own energy. Now, yeah, I'm big on space clearing. What about yourself, my
I
darling?
am a big space. Can't even get my words out today. I am a big person
But
on
I'm
space clearing. Um, I feel like every space needs to be cleared because, like, for a simple thing, it's like if you're having a consultation with someone, you need to clear your energy just like you would need to clear your space. One thing that I always do is I have a small cup, like you can get the empty
yes.
candle holder cups.
Yep.
I put salt in it and I put it by my front door simply because
Mm.
it absorbs the negative energies of whoever's walking in and out. So
And
to
it's really
me,
good to do. Yeah,
and
it's a good little technique, isn't it? Maybe just even sprinkling salt just underneath, normally you got a bit of a ledge to walk on,
yeah,
just sprinkle a little bit of salt underneath. So therefore, and it repels and it also neutralizes. I use rock salt myself for a lot of things. Sometimes I will, after I've cleansed a room, I'll put the rock salt in the corner and let it absorb anything else, any excess things that I didn't pick up. But
yeah,
you know, talking about moving in houses, it's important that people realize that every home's got energy. So if you are moving into a new home, it's really important to understand that clearing that space for your family and for your, vibration is really important. I learned that many moons ago. Many moons ago, I
I
moved into.
agree. It's like I remember
Mm,
when I was younger, we lived in my childhood home. I lived there for like a good 11, 12 years. And
yeah,
after that, I was just, my parents brought a new home. And I was like, I cannot see myself living in the new home. What did I do?
yeah,
I moved out. I literally
oh,
moved to London. I lived in
yeah,
London. And this is when I was working corporate for about 6, 7 years.
yeah.
And then I moved back home to my parents.
Oh my gosh.
So
And
it's just one of those things. The
yeah,
energy of
and
the house needed to change.
yeah, yeah, and
You
exactly.
know,
And so, my advice to anyone, if you are moving into a home, when you're even looking for a home, just really feel when you go into that home, if it feels like it's a home that you can really, that will warm to you as much as you will warm to it. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
we're all energy. Everything is energy. So
exactly.
if you like good energy and you go into a home and it feels good, the chances are you're going to be the happiest you'll ever be.
Exactly.
So,
It's not
yeah.
just that. I always say to people, trust your gut instinct. If someone's asking you to do something, but you're sitting on the fence, that's a no. Just don't do
Yeah.
it. Just don't say yes or no. If it feels right, you will know. If it doesn't, then no. So it's almost like trust your gut instinct. See how your body
Yeah.
feels.
100%. And so, my darling, I have a question for you. Are you good
Mm.
with animal spirits? Are you good with animal spirits and, sorry, mediumship?
I do mediumship, but not as often as I used to.
Okay.
I simply because it depends on how and when they come through. And obviously with mediumship, it's not like a service on demand. It's more a case of they will come forward if they need
Yeah,
to.
it's true,
I
darling.
tend
Yeah.
to I tend to go into trance when my own family members try to give messages to my
Yeah.
own family. So it's just I try not to. I have to try and control it, not to kind of go into the trance because it is so draining.
Um,
Um,
yeah, it can be energetically. Yes,
it
definitely.
energetically is so draining, and I just like literally have to switch my phone off for like 2 or 3 days, no talking to anyone.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
only comes through when it's really, really important.
Yeah,
Majority of the time, they
yeah.
love
See, my
to,
sorry, go
spirit
on.
loves to give. Spirit loves to play tricks. Sometimes they love to play jokes on us.
Yeah,
It's their
100%.
sense of humor. It's the universe's sense of humor.
Yeah,
So I do mediumship. Yes, I do also work with spirit animals as well. So
yeah.
I
It's
do a
beautiful.
combination of things.
A combination of things, and we've
A
got some
combination of
beautiful.
things.
I like
Integrate
that.
everything together.
Yeah. All right. So we might keep it light and easy. Just and for those of you who may be asking, there's one or two who are asking for mediumship. You know, I love Jags's honesty. You know, and I, as a medium, totally understand that as well because that's my area. I'm a medium, so I understand where you're
I can
coming from.
try. There's no harm. I can try. So whoever is, if we get
Yeah.
someone coming through,
But if not, please, just for anyone here, don't be disheartened because the thing is, as well, we have all different people with so many different talents. So each Thursday and Saturday night, you're always going to get someone who's extremely talented in their specialized area. But we have got here, and I'm just
but
going to
as
put
you've
it.
mentioned it, I am feeling someone coming in, but
Okay.
the energy feels quite heavy, but it's just like a headache. So I don't know who had migraines or headaches.
All right. Let's just see. Sorry. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. All right. We'll put Sharon's question on. She has liked and shared. Hi, Sharon. How are you, darling? Huh? Liked and shared. Any messages from mum and dad? I had a wonderful birthday in June. Yeah, beautiful.
Well, happy birthday for June,
Happy
Sharon.
birthday to you. Oh,
Okay, so your Facebook pic is my mum. Okay, right, your mum's beautiful, sweetheart. She had a very beautiful energy. I feel like she went quite suddenly. Um, but there's a lot of love there for you. It's almost like my heart is bursting. Literally, my heart is bursting. There's so much love there for you. Um, so much unconditional love. I just feel like your mum was a very emotional individual, but she didn't always show her emotions. She's always around you, especially on your on low periods when you've been crying a lot. And I feel like even though you've been propping yourself up, I do feel like that you've been feeling quite emotional. So there's this level of reassurance coming in that your mum is around you. She wants you to know that she loves you. Um, but it's almost like she wants. I've got this lump in my throat, okay, and to me, it's she's wanting you to speak your truth. Don't hold back and stay silent with something that doesn't sit right with you or doesn't resonate with you, because I feel like there have been some situations recently where people have taken advantage of you, but you've just stayed quiet. Don't stay quiet. Voice.
Your
Use
voice.
your voice. You need to speak. You need to project what's going on inside, because you're holding on to so much here, and I've got this tightness around my chest area. You need to speak your truth, sweetheart. If someone is saying something to you, you need to kind of speak your truth and tell them how they're making you feel.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful reading, my darling. And Sharon, thank you very much for liking and sharing. Now, we have so many psychics on. I don't even know if I can keep up with them all. They're all beautiful. Now, if you are looking for some a little bit of guidance, a little bit of clarity, just understanding, we've got a wonderful team of psychics in the background at Psychic TV International. So, yeah, check out our site. See if one of your favorite psychics are on. But right now, one of my favorites on screen with me. Hey, Jagz again. So we've got so many beautiful people here, and look, thank you everyone so very much for all your you being involved with the show. I think that's really important. You come in each Thursday and Saturday, you support our hosts, our psychics, our guests, and we love you for that. And that's what makes Psychic TV International and all our team keep going with all this, is because you all make you make the difference for us. So we're happy to be here. We've got so many questions. Time's going so fast. Why? Can it slow down a little bit? I'm enjoying. So we've got our lovely Eve. And we're going to ask some questions. I'm going to ask you some questions shortly, give you a little bit of break. This is from Eve Sellers. And you live in the US. Hi, darling, in the US. I'm sorry, but my iPhone won't give me options to share. But if I could, I share so many. My 5-year-old cat, Lily, gets these very short, not even 1 minute seizures. She was checked by the vet. They didn't find anything. What is wrong with her? Is that something you feel you could help with, my dear Jagz?
It's her nervous system dysregulation.
Oh,
she doesn't feel safe. So these seizures is either separation anxiety or a dysregulation of her nervous system. So she needs to feel safe. It's almost, I feel like when she gets excited or there's something like a change of mood or a change of atmosphere, that's when I feel like these seizures are coming in. So there's a need to create a safe environment for Lily.
Oh, I love the name Lily. It's beautiful.
Well, tiger lilies are my favorite flower.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Now, Eva, sometimes, we're talking about space clearing and stuff like that. Maybe do you think on some level, Jagz, that might help Eva? If, where the cat mainly stays or sits, it might be a good idea just to do a little bit of a cleansing around that space.
I would definitely recommend that. But I would also recommend that Eva clears her energy as well, because that can have an impact as well. Because if you think about it, when we're bouncing off one another because we're just pretty chilled out, grounded, whereas you can go and visit a friend who may not be feeling 100%, but by the time you leave them, they're feeling a lot more upbeat, and you walk away feeling completely drained or down in the dumps. So it's a case of making sure your energy is grounded and balanced, and make sure you're kind of protecting yourself as much as you can. But I would definitely recommend space clearing. Yes.
Wow. So that's really, really beautiful advice from the UK to the US. I love that. See, you're going straight from the UK to the US, but you're coming by Australia. We're all traveling the world.
Direct flight.
Another beautiful reading. Thank you, sweetheart. Now, what time is it there, if you don't mind me asking, Jagz?
It is 11:40 a.m.
Oh wow. Okay. So are you going to go online later? By the way, are
I
we
will be
going to?
going online
Oh,
later. Yes.
so for those of you who don't manage to get a reading, and we're doing our best to get there, but we also like to mix it up a little bit and, you know, talk about some wonderful topics. Now, you're a wonderful topic to talk about. You said earlier that you're coming into your third book, so you already have two books. Is that correct?
I was a contributing author for 2 books.
Sorry.
I was a contributing author towards 2 books in the last couple of years. So I've
Oh,
published 2 books. I was a contributing author for 2 books, and those were published in the same year.
oh wow. So they're not your own book,
No,
but
they're not my own books, but I was a contributing author to 2 books.
I
So I'm
love
already a
that.
published author.
Yeah,
International Amazon bestseller, apparently.
really. Wow. So
Apparently.
you have your own books though, is that correct?
Sorry?
You have your own book. Do you have your own book yet? Or
I'm working on my own book. I am working on my own book
ah,
at the moment.
could I ask a little bit more so our little viewers could know?
So
What book are you
it's really about, it's a bit of a memoir, a bit of um, not my memoir. It's more of a memoir of my great grandfather, who's my guardian angel.
Oh, I love
So the relationship that we have across the realm and the
this.
timelines.
Yep.
So, and also like how my work came about, like my gift, because he was very, very gifted. So I get it from him.
Right.
His story, the parallel, the patterns, the ancestral trauma, how that all different patterns have showed up in my life compared to his, my grandfather, my grandmother. So it's almost like bridging it together. So it's like I've already started work on it, so it's about bridging it together and getting it out there.
Bridging the two worlds together. Is that what you're
Yeah,
just? Oh,
bridging the 2 worlds together and the stories together.
I love that. I love that. So please keep us in the loop as we go along, because I know we can't do it all in one night, but you'll be back on the show, no doubt.
Yeah.
Because viewers do love to know where our guests are at and what they're up to, for those of you who don't know Jagz is online quite often, and she's one of our beautiful UK psychics, but she also services us here in Australia, because while the psychics in Australia are asleep, you're wide awake. Isn't that right, Jagz?
I am.
Beautiful. Oh, we've got so many beautiful messages, and I can't thank everyone enough. And please, if you aren't able to get a reading via our wonderful Jagz, please keep in mind we have some beautiful, absolutely amazing psychics online at the present moment. I'm not going to go right through it because it could take me all night, and that will take up time. And we're going to try to do one more reading. Let's have a look. Let's put the glasses on, Miss Rayleen. All right, Tara, light and shed. Any advice for me, please? And thank you. Just so you know, that's the Tara. Thank you,
Okay,
Tara.
let's see what we've got going on for Tara. Okay, Tara, what I'm being given is you need to bring your creative side to life. So I don't know whether this is through dance or writing or singing. It's almost like you've got to express yourself a lot more. But it could be through art or something, but it's like it's almost like you've got to bring that creative side out, and have more fun with it. There's a lot of things that you've wanted to do over the past few years, but it's almost like follow your passion, take that leap of faith, but let go of that insecurity. It's like you're letting that self-doubt go. You're holding yourself back. I've just pulled out a card, which is the Queen of Swords. And it's, to me, it's like you're holding back. It's almost like you've got to let your guard down and trust yourself, sweetheart. But once you do, I feel like things are definitely going to start to shift a lot for you as we're going forward. But August seems to be a very important month for you, as we're moving forward. I feel like that's going to be a massive turning point for you.
Well, Tara, we hope that's helped you, my darling, and I'm sure what you've shared, Jagz, is definitely going to help on some level. So, look, keep in mind, everyone, for those just stepping in, a few people are not sure how it all goes. If you would like, if we get time, because we've only got 15 minutes left for the show, but hey, let's give it a go anyway. But like and share our page, and then pop your question, and if we can get you on screen with our wonderful Jagz, we will. Now, I want to just give it a little bit of a buffer for the moment, Jagz. Now, I always love asking questions, and I always love putting things out there so people can learn. Now, if there was two main things that you would like to share with people, or two main, let's say, bits of guidance you would give, what would those two main things be, sweetheart, for people to work with in the current time?
I would say, if there's a dream that you want to follow, do it.
Yes.
Don't put it off. There may be delays, but keep chipping away at it. Don't let your dreams die. That's one thing.
I like that one. That's one beautiful.
That one thing. The other thing I would say is be in the moment. Enjoy today, as we don't know what tomorrow will bring. But I would also say keep your dreams alive. So if you've got a bucket list, a wish list, write that and tick it off as it comes along. Visualize, script, manifest, whatever you want to do, because things won't always come in a certain timeline, but they may come much later. But it's not to say that it's not achievable.
That's very good advice. Both your little bits of advice. Sorry, everyone, I'm a little bit tired tonight. I can't get my words out. Jagz was absolutely beautiful, and I think you're always. It's so important to follow your dreams, and although there's not always that clear path to it, by doing, just following it and believing in yourself and believing in the universe. You don't have to have a belief in a specific thing, but the universe will always support when you believe in you.
It will. I mean, with me, I always thought I would be working in corporate. I never ever thought I would. The dream was I'd work for myself one day. I never thought it would be possible, but I do work for myself. I've done the corporate thing, but every experience that you're going through is making you the person that you need to be in order to get where you need to be. I never thought I'd be on TV. So, I was on UK Psychic TV 10 years ago, and it's done a complete loop around, and I'm now on Psychic TV again, but down under. So
it's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing, and I've met so many amazing people, like in my journey to where I am now. People who have like celebrities from different backgrounds, people who are well known in their own industries and stuff. Some have become clients, some have become friends, and. But people are like, but how do people find you? And I'm like, they just find me. I don't put myself out there. They just find me. So I'm always take the action. There may be moments of pause in your life, and that's fine. Give yourself time to recharge your batteries and get back to yourself.
That's true. Take that advice.
We're forever growing. We're forever growing, and we're forever learning. So
and experience is just that, experience. So for those of you going, oh, I'm not this and I'm not that, and I can't do this and I can't that, you can do anything. You can do absolutely anything when you believe in yourself enough to take that step and put the action behind it. The universe will support that. And I love when people step out of that I can't do zone into I can do anything zone. I was never look. I was so shy as a child. I've done TV, I've done radio. Not, it's not a brag thing. It's just saying, like, from this shy, quiet child to this woman that's been on national TV and been around the world. And like, I was going to be a nun when I was a young girl. All I wanted to be was a nun. A nun. And yet I've been so honored and blessed to be given so many beautiful opportunities. And what I love the most, Jagz, is to be able to share with so many people, like even hosting the show and, having you beautiful psychic guests. It's so lovely because we get to share, and that's what it's about. It's not about, I've got all this knowledge, I'm going to keep it. It's about knowledge being shared. And like, out of 10 people, one person might really resonate with what we're saying.
Exactly. And you just don't know how it's going to impact someone. I mean, I started a podcast back in 2022. And I am starting the podcast up again. I had people that I'd interviewed. But this time around, I'm actually doing solo episodes. And I'd be like, and I was like, what do I talk about? So right now I'm in the middle of recording these solo episodes, and it's almost like, okay, I'm sick and tired of listening to my own voice. How is anyone else gonna perceive them? But you just don't know what nuggets of wisdom or aha moments the other person's gonna take away from that conversation or that solo episode. It's I remember watching a video on, I think it was on Instagram, and I think it was Brad Pitt giving a speech. Someone asked him, what makes life worth it, the journey or the destination? And he said, the people. So the people that you have around you, or the people who have been part of your journey, that's a really big thing.
It is.
And you're going to have good people, you're going to have bad people, but it's just about remembering
who you are,
who you are, and kind of staying true to you.
Staying true throughout it all. I love that. Absolutely. And we all have something. Even though you might not think you do, we all have something to contribute. And it could be just that smile. It could be just putting their hand on somebody's shoulder when they need it most. It's not always about the big boom, boom. It's sometimes about the smallest and simplest act that can make and change somebody's world.
100%. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, so it's about remembering that we've all got something to give, and even though we may not all know at the time what it is to give, it's just being able to keep that heart open and know that you're contributing. And we're all connected, so everyone, all night, I have to say this, and we are running out of time because we've had a good chat, and time is running out for us now, but all night I've had that song, that song, always look on the bright side of life.
One thing I want to say,
all night.
One thing I want to say, and this is coming through really, really strongly, for anyone who has lost someone over the past few years, you've probably, and I know I have lost quite a few people, including my best friend and some cousins and my uncle last year in particular. But it's like, not everyone's going to understand your loss.
That's true.
Okay, so some people don't know what to say,
how to say it, or anything. They may step away from you, and that's fine. Let them step away. But the most important thing is show kindness and compassion to yourself, because you are the most important person. That's right.
Right? And remember, the people who have passed over, or the individuals who have passed over, they are always around you, but they're just in a different dimension. Think of something like Star Trek. That's the best way that I always explain it.
Very true. There's many dimensions, and there's many levels, and there's many, but often, it's like you could have your loved one right in front of you, but they're in a different dimension. They're not here on the earth. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I'm
behind you. There's love there, and you'll get signs. So pay attention to the signs that you see, whether it's a little voice in your ear, the radio playing a song with a message, a penny on the floor. You know, those are just little messages from heaven to say that they're there behind you, supporting you. And
well,
I hope that just kind of gives some, I don't know, I feel like there's one or two people who are on the live who just probably need that message.
Beautiful. So. And thank you so much, my darling. We are running out of time, so I'm going to very shortly. If you want to hang out with me, you can. I don't mind.
Yeah,
but I am going to do
out. I don't mind.
Yeah. So, firstly, I want to say a very big heartfelt thank you to you for appearing on our show again tonight. Because yes, you know, you've got things to do, and it's quite warm over there, and you still, you know, you've got your fan, but it's still quite hot. But no, it's always a pleasure, my darling, having you on the show. And to each and everyone that has liked and shared our page, a big heartfelt thank you from us here at Psychic TV International. Now, when we go off, don't worry, there are still psychics on our line. And Jagz was saying she will be going online soon after our show. Give her a few minutes to, you know, cool down, get a cold drink and all those things. But, you know, here at Psychic TV, we have an amazing team, you know, that will, excuse me, that will constantly be there for you online. So, yeah, check us out at Psychic TV International. Also, we've got our wonderful Harry T coming up on this Saturday at 5 p.m. Now, he's mixing it up a little bit, and maybe next Thursday I might mix it up with one of our guests. So let's see what happens. We'll have to ask the boss lady and see what she says, but we might do something a little bit different. So we always love your time and energy. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for being ever present with us. Thank you, Jagz, from the bottom of our hearts for the work and time, love, energy that you put into each and everyone's reading tonight. If you didn't get a reading, please don't stress. You know, it's only that we have a window of time, and we try to cover a few topics so we can also help you on your own spiritual growth. So with that, I will say, have the most beautiful weekend. Be safe, stay in love and be happy, you know. And thank you again, Jagz. So for everyone here from Psychic TV and everyone abroad, we send you lots of love. And as always, I always like to finish off with a namaste. Have the most beautiful evening, everybody, and thank you once again, Jagz. Thank you, everyone. See you next week. Next Thursday, same time, same place. Talk soon. Bye, everyone.